Hey guys, I wanted to do a little review on the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua foundation that I bought the other day. I've probably been wearing a few days now, and yeah, sorry about the background. My room is like a bomb headed at the moment, so I'm trying to sort that out, so sorry about that. But anyway, so I bought the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua from Maya, which is a big department store here in Australia, and the lovely lady at the counter suggested this colour for me, which is the I'm number 30, which is beige. This lighting washes me out a little bit. I am somewhat tanned. So this is what it looks like. Whoop. Try and get it in there. And the lovely Chanel logo up the top, and yeah, so this retails here in Australia for about $77, so it is a little pricey, probably too pricey for a lot of people, because it's hard to justify a product that's $77 for a foundation. But anyway, I have had my eye on it for a long time now, and I have read a few reviews, but not many with people that have oily skin. Anyway, I've seen pictures and I saw a few reviews, and it just made their skin look so glowing and lovely, and I really wanted that kind of a look. So, when I first put this on, I didn't have a primer on at all, because I don't really like to wear primers, because I feel like I'm putting too many things on my skin, and like it worries me that I might clog my pores or whatever. So I wasn't wearing a primer, so I put it onto cleansed and toned and moisturized skin, and as I was putting on, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing, I look so good. Like, it was just one of those moments I was like, oh, this is my favorite foundation of all time. I will never use anything else in the world. And if you were wondering, I was using a foundation brush, and I was using this one by Real Techniques by Samantha Chapman. It's my favourite brush. So yeah, as I was putting it on, I was just blown away by how good it looked. It was like, it's called the Skin Perfecting Makeup, and it really was. It was like this second layer of skin that just made me look flawless, and I just felt like I was in like a photo shoot or something. It was just one of those moments. But anyway, so I put a tiny little bit, and I mainly just put it down the center of my face, because I don't normally wear makeup in these lower parts here, just to even out my skin tone a little bit more. I then set it with just a translucent powder, so it was looking so good. And then I noticed about maybe an hour, maybe not even that, later, it had really just kind of disappeared off my skin and done weird things. The staying power is not great at all, so if you're looking for something to wear for the whole day, if you have an oilier skin, it's definitely not for you, unfortunately. I really wanted it to work out, but the fact is it didn't. After about an hour or two, it had sort of disappeared off my face in some areas, and also clung in weird patches to my skin in other areas, so it just looked like, you know, people that get fake tan and it starts to flake off after a little while, and you get that sort of flaky, weird skin. That's what my skin on my face was looking like, so I wasn't loving that. Very shiny. I normally get shiny anyway, but yeah, I got very shiny and very quickly. So yes, it just disappeared, and then I was left after a few hours with just my skin before I put on my makeup, plus a few little really unattractive patches of makeup. So that was pretty sad. I was really disappointed, because it is $77. It's not like I can return it now, which is sad, but I so wanted it to work out for me. Yeah, so I did try a few different things, like the next day I think I tried the Pore Professional primer from Benefit. And I hate wearing primers, but I thought, no, if I try like these primers, it might work for me. So I used the one by Benefit one day, and another time I tried this Inca Pure Primer, which is an organic primer. And I think it just made matters worse, to be honest. I thought that the primers would work and it would stick to that and then everything would be sweet. But it kind of, it just seemed to make the patches on my face even drier and the makeup cling to that even more. And then, yeah, it looked even worse. So I was shiny and then dry in areas, and my skin is like never dry. So it just did totally crazy things to my skin. Luckily, it didn't cause me any breakouts, because I know a lot of people have said that it has caused flare-ups with their acne or with pimples and things like that, and some people even got cystic pimples from using the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua. I haven't experienced that at all, luckily, mainly because I haven't been wearing it every single day after, you know, the first few days of trying it different ways and trying different brushes, different applications. I used the buffing brush, the sort of flat top one, and pushed it in and buffed it into my skin. And then I used the finer contour brush as well, which is really good for foundation application too. So yeah, that's one thing I really love about Samantha Chapman's brushes, is that they're so multi-purpose. So this is actually really good for foundation as well. But yeah, so I tried 3 different brushes and different primers, and unfortunately I just couldn't get it to work. So that's really disappointing. But I have found that if I just use my normal foundation that I know that works for me, which is by Clinique, and then I just take a bit of this and then I use it on like highlights, just to give myself a bit of a dewy glow on top of my foundation. But for me, I have an oily combination, I have normal skin mainly around here, but I do get very oily in the T-zone. So for me, unfortunately, this didn't work, which is so heartbreaking. Yeah, so I have found that I can use it as a sort of complexion highlighter. Yeah, just like a highlighting fluid. But I mean, don't go out of your way obviously to buy it as to use like a highlighter, because that's kind of ridiculous amount of money to spend for that. So yes, my opinion is, as a foundation, if you're looking for something to use just on your skin like you would a foundation, I probably wouldn't recommend this for you if you have an oilier skin. It would work fantastic, I guess, if you had a more normal to dry skin, because I know it stays on that kind of a skin type better. So yes, I'm very sad about that, and if anyone has any other suggestions on how to use it apart from like a highlighter or something, let me know. And I don't know, I just really don't want to throw it away because it's so lovely. But yes, that's my review, and let me know how it works for you, or if you have an oilier skin and you have different ways to apply it and it work for you, let me know too, because I would love to know and get different tips about it as well. But yes, thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon.